November 7th, and the important announcement directly related to the distribution and or approval of any type of stimulus and or stimulus checks. I get questions about this literally every single day, and that's what I'm going to focus on here in the video, as well as talk about this very important announcement that will be coming out. And again, this directly relates to any type of stimulus that may be going out at some point. Got a lot to talk about here in the video. Let's get right into it. Now, first off, I just want to point out, if you are one of the 70+ million people currently on Medicare, please write that phone number down. That is by far your best resource. In fact, please give that phone number a call. Do yourself a huge, huge favor. And I totally get it. If you're on Medicare, you're probably completely inundated with all kinds of Medicare calls and Medicare emails and communications, all kinds of stuff. I totally get it. This is a 100% free resource right there. It is a team of trusted advisors. They've been working and helping thousands and thousands and thousands of you here in this community every single day. People here in this community are calling that phone number 100% for free to get help with their Medicare, to make sure that you're on the right plan, you're getting as much or the best coverage as you possibly can, you have the best plan for you and your personal situation, you're not spending too much money, and that you're properly covered as well. By the way, right now, we are in annual enrollment. Everybody on Medicare should be calling that phone number right there to get a free review, to make sure that you are properly covered. Here's the thing. Please do not just go along into the next year and end annual enrollment by not getting a free review. That is a massive disservice to yourself. You want to make sure that you're properly covered. Remember this much as well. These plans change every single year. Plans change, copays change, networks change, doctors go in and out of networks, premiums change, max out-of-pockets, deductibles, everything, right? It can get really nasty. These programs can change a lot. My point being is that please do yourself a massive, massive favor. Just get a free review. Make sure that you're properly covered, because you don't want to end annual enrollment and be locked in again without any options. We're in annual enrollment right now. Weeks are ticking down. We don't have that much more time to go here before annual enrollment is over. And I get it. You're totally inundated right now. I get it. I totally understand that. Please just do yourself a favor. This is for you. It's not for me. It's not for anybody else. It's to help you make sure that you are properly covered and you are not at massive, massive risk. Anyway, that's by far your best resource, that phone number right there. Multiple thousands of people here in this community have already called. A lot of people saving a ton of money. The average savings, by the way, is $1,100 from those people here in this community saving money after they make a call right there to get a better plan and make sure they're properly covered. Anyway, give that a call. After you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. That's the keyword I search for, and I'd love to give you a shout out in a future video. All right, anyway, let's talk about the 7th, November 7th. What is going on this day? Why do we care? Here's why we care. This is the date in which we're going to be getting the non-farm payroll, otherwise known as the jobs report for the month of October. Now, you might be thinking, what do jobs have anything to do with stimulus? Actually has a major, major factor to do with stimulus. Here's the deal. When we get these monthly jobs reports that come out, it gives us a big, broad look of the overall economy. Are businesses hiring? Are businesses firing? Are they laying off? What's going on with the unemployment rate? What is going on with the labor participation rate? What is happening with all of these people, right? Here's the deal. Put very simply here. When the economy is slowing, when the economy is contracting, when we're going into a recession, a lot of jobs are being lost. We see that reflected in the labor participation rate, and we also see it in the unemployment rate as well. When we see all of these numbers, not only that, the monthly numbers, like we're getting out here on Friday, the 7th, okay? When we get those numbers out, as well as the weekly claims, initial jobless claims, when we see all of these data points moving in the direction of, that's a slowdown, that's an economic contraction, that's a recession, things like that, that gives us the big broad look to give us an overview of how is the economy really doing, right? Here's the deal. There's this massive divide. A lot of people say the economy is terrible. It's not doing very good. It's not serving the people. A lot of people are struggling financially. And then there's a small subset of the population that is doing very well, right? The very high income, the very wealthy, those individuals, they don't really need to worry about this all that much. But the vast majority of the general population is like, hey, it's not working for me right now. This is tough, right? Finances are tight. People are not having enough money. Everything is expensive. Inflation has gone up. People are losing their jobs. AI is replacing all kinds of things. We're seeing all that reflected in this report. So, as you've heard me say before in other videos, any time that stimulus is distributed, it has nothing to do with how many times we write them letters, how many times we call them and leave voicemails. Doesn't matter how many times we beg or we ask or we plead or we do whatever, asking for any type of distribution, stimulus, a rebate, any type of payment of some kind, a raise to our benefits. Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with that whatsoever. It all comes down to the economy. Every single time. When the economy comes a knocking, asking for some type of financial relief, the economy, believe it or not, gets its wishes granted almost immediately. Hey, I'm the economy and I'm struggling. I need some financial stimulus. Okay, how much you want? A couple $100 billion, a few trillion? What do you need, right? And lawmakers fulfill the needs of the economy basically immediately, every time, right? But they don't fulfill the needs of the population, us, the people. Kind of interesting how that works, right? But anyway, happens every single time in an economic contraction or recession. And remember, these jobs numbers that we get, yes, they are lagging. They're certainly lagging, but at the end of the day, it's also giving us that information we need to know to understand where are we at with this economy. Because remember this much as well. The officials and all the data that comes out, it's all massively lagging. And no official is going to come out. Like the chairman of the Federal Reserve? No. The president? No. Lawmakers? No. None of these individuals are going to come out and say, hey, we believe we're in a massive recession. We believe we're falling into a massive economic contraction. They would not say that. They know better than that. If they were to say that, it would collapse everything very quickly. They would not say that, okay? They know better than to make those kind of remarks. They need to thread the needle and say, everything's good. We might see a little bit of softness. We may see a little bit of slowing down, but we think things are still good. Meanwhile, really in their head, they're thinking, oh, this is bad. This is really bad. But I can't say it right now, right? They're not going to tell us that because they know better, because the thing would collapse instantly and be really ugly, okay? Anyway, so it's not about what they say. It's about what's happening and what we're seeing conveyed through the data. That's the important part here, okay? Anyway, we're going to be getting this next report out. That'll be the jobs data for the month of October, and I've been saying this for a long time. Don't necessarily look at the unemployment rate. That's important, but what we really want to look at is the initial jobless claims, which we get out every single week. We also want to look at the labor participation rate. How many people are actually working as well? That's another number that is not focused on all that much, but that's another one that gives us key information into what's really happening with the labor market. Obviously, we want to see the unemployment rate, what's happening there as well. And we also want to see revisions. That's another very important one. How are the previous couple months here, how are they revised? Revised higher significantly? Revised lower significantly? Are we going negative with some of these other previous months? It's happened. It's happened. And when that happens, it shows us that, hey, maybe things have been weaker for longer than they're telling us. Very important stuff right here, okay? So anybody out there looking for stimulus, looking for any kind of rebate, looking for a stimulus check, this is what it's all about, economics, okay? It's all about the economy. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people are like, hey, I just want to ask for money. That's fine. We can ask all we want, but unfortunately, that's not what gets our needs met. Unfortunately, just telling you that much, okay? So it's all about when the economy slows, when the economy contracts, when we enter into recession, that is when they approve type stimulus, okay? All right, anyway, as I mentioned earlier, please, please, please do yourself a huge favor. Again, this is not for me. It's not for anybody else. This is for you. Your money, your finances, your health care, basically your life, okay? Very, very important. Please write that phone number down. In fact, call them. Don't just write it down. Give them a call right now. We are in annual enrollment right here, right now. It's not a very long time frame. We're already a couple weeks in. The time is a ticking away, and there's not much time left at this point. Please just call them. Get a free review. That's it. It's not a sales pitch. You don't have to buy anything. I have nothing to sell you. Look around on this channel. I have nothing to sell you. That is 100% for free. As you can see right there, free Medicare help. I mean, it literally says it right there, okay? Anyway, it's free. Call them, talk to them, see what they have for you, okay? As far as the 20,000 plans that they have access to across the country, they will look through them, they will understand your needs, your personal situation, and they will find you the best plan for you and your personal situation, which is massively important, okay? Anyway, they're going to look through all that, and they're going to find you. Now, a couple quick pro tips that I want to throw out there. Bring your list of questions. I know you have a list of questions. Bring it. They will answer it for you around Medicare, your supplement, Medigap plan, Part D plan, Medicare Advantage, your initial enrollment, whatever it is. Call, ask them your questions. They will certainly help you with that. Okay, that's tip number 1. Number 2, bring your wish list. Tell them, I want to see this doctor. I want to go to this office, this clinic. I want to be within this network. I need prescription coverages. I don't need prescription coverages. I want hearing coverage. I want dental coverage. I want vision coverage. I want whatever types of coverages. Tell them that. Okay, bring your wish list. Next, tell them the providers you want to see. When I say providers, I mean doctors. Who are the doctors you want to see? Tell them all that stuff. Bring them your list of questions and your preferences. All that. They call it the 3 Ps. Preferences, providers, and your prescription coverages. Whatever it happens to be. The 3 Ps. Okay? Bring all of that. Tell them what you want. Don't just say, what do you got for me? Say, here's what I'm looking for. Then they can really narrow it down and find that for you. Anyway, time's a ticking. We don't have a whole lot of time left. Please take advantage of that now. Time is going to slip away. Do not go into this next year without getting a review. That'd be very, very what is the word I'm looking for? Not advantageous for you. Okay, sorry, whatever the word is I'm trying to say. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Sorry about that. But anyway, please do this. It's for you. Make sure that you're properly covered. Phone number's right there for you, 100% for free. And you'll be set. They will take care of you. I can assure you of that. They've already helped thousands and thousands and thousands of you here in the community. Anyway, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. Let me know how it goes. How much money did you save? What happened? And I'd love to give you a shout out and feature you in an upcoming video. Next, if you know anybody currently on Medicare, please share that phone number with them. Friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, please share that phone number with them. And again, after you share the phone number with anybody you know on Medicare, drop a comment down below. Again, use the word chapter. Tell me who you shared it with, and I'd love to feature you in an upcoming video as well. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new here. Share the video. There's a big share button down below. Check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. Until next time, enjoy. Hope this helps.